What in the world? They turned down $200 million. What? The door's closed. Memphis is never going to come back to the... It's not closed, folks. Just calm down. Take a breath. Oh, jeez, these people. Hello, everybody. It's Bill's that college football guy here with another video, and we're talking about Memphis. Y'all knew I was going to say something about this. Memphis, who offers... I mean, the reports have been varied. It was 150 million. It's 200 million. It's 250 million. One source said 500 million. If it was 500 million bucks, they would have gotten an offer to go in the Big 12. Are you kidding here? Just knock it off. No. But, and also, is it no? The door's closed for now. And apparently, what I've been hearing and what I've talked to people about, apparently has a little bit of credence to. Now, I've heard the wild rumors agreeing to be kicked out in 2030, and that was just one crazy source. What I've been reporting Ross Dellinger seeing here, and I had from him, and I'm going by what he reported, which was $200 million offer in sponsorships in at least 5 years with no revenue. Which the Big 12 turned down because they're not adding anybody right now. They're just not adding anybody. They're going to wait till, media deal comes up in 2031, so you're talking 2029-ish before they do something. But it's not the door's closed forever. No, it's not. Now, first off, where the hell did this come from? Well, so this just covered a couple. Now, apparently, I've heard over a year ago, and actually I've got some people that told me that the initial thought process behind doing this happened shortly after SMU bought their way into the ACC, which makes sense. Having that and hearing that, I should say, how SMU bought their way in, we got to get this fixed. We got to get this. We got to get in here, man. We can't be stuck here. And I get it. And that also explains why the fact they turned down the Pac-12. Why would you go join the Pac-12 and pay a $30 million exit fee if you're going to be going to the Big 12 in like a few months? I mean, it makes absolutely no sense. You're not going to do that. Oh, man. Now, is Memphis going to go join the AAC? Join the Pac-12. Possibly. You're talking 2031, their deal would end the same time as the Big 12, so the Big 12 makes a move, then they could do that. So they possibly could go. I'm looking at those like the whole reason is it was the reason they pushed down the whole. I got from people around Memphis, as I'm in Tennessee. My Memphis was simply what they were looking for was this. They know that going west, they're for all sports, transportation costs are going to go up about $1 million a year, which, considering everything, that if it was all sports, considering everything, I'd figure more like 2 if it was everything. Football wise, pretty close to what you already have. So I'm not. That doesn't, so it doesn't surprise me that much. But what they wanted to do was basically what they were going to make in the American. Pac-12 has to at least have that. Have at least $2 million towards paying off the exit fees, plus $1 million for paying off the extra travel, plus at least $2 more million to make a profit to make it actually worthwhile to make the move. So you're talking 13 million. That's not counting the extra revenues. We're talking 15 to 16. And they're getting $11 million, and it's got to be, over that. So you're talking 11 million, 10 million, 9 million. So you're talking 14, 15 million bucks counting everything in the basket. That's Pac-12 Enterprises, sponsorships, branding deal. You get it. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on. So could they still go? Absolutely, they could still go. But the question is, the problem is that if it's enough money, they'll make the move. If it's not, they're going to stay put. Because they got to have the money to justify the expense. Now, is there a possibility they can get the Big East for basketball? Yeah, the ACC has to make a move. If the ACC were to say grab UConn when the time comes, they got to replace the basketball, and Memphis would be the best chance to do that. And then the Pac-12 gets Memphis as a football only if the Big 12 doesn't change its mind. Now, I want to talk about the Big 12 changing its mind. What I was hearing apparently has a little bit of credence to it, apparently. A little bit of value. That based on if. Now, this is rumor and innuendos, theory, people talking out the side of their ass, whatever the hell you want to say. Basically was this. If the Big 12 can meet certain viewership benchmarks, metrics, whatever terminology you'd like to use, ESPN and Fox be willing to go pro rata on 2 more schools. Autonomous. 2 more autonomous schools. That would be ACC. If they meet the metrics in ACC, and possibly if they meet a second, there's probably supposedly, rumoredly, allegedly, 2 sets of metrics. They get past this one, they might get 2. They get past this one, there might be 4. However, there's a medium in between, which is they'd get 2 schools if the 2 schools want to go from the ACC, and they'll be willing to add G5s. But it'd be reduced share. 25% apiece. If you want to add 4 G5s and be crazy, they're splitting a full share. It's going to be at least 10 years till they get the full value. Which is basically, if they're going to get their deal right now, be anywhere from $8 to $10 million a year. Year 1 would be 8 to 10 million. Year 10, I should say year 1, 8 to 10 million. This was backwards for me. Year 1 was 8 to 10 million. Year 10 would be full share, and the 8 years in between would be the gradual escalator up. So Memphis is still in it. I got a fly here. It's pissing me off. I'm trying to kill this little bastard for about a week, and he's still, not a week, but a couple days. And he just doesn't want to die. He also doesn't want to fly. One of those ones about ready to die. He can't even go. He only can fly like that far off the ground because he gets close to the window. He flies back in because he's afraid to go outside. Jerk. Anyway, I'm having a conversation about a fly. This is how bad it's been. I'll get into that at the end of this video. So, is the door shut? No. Could Memphis still go in the Pac-12? Yeah, but they're going to have to offer a lot more money to get them in. Football only, the Big East has to be willing to play ball. Because they're not going to take... Because the problem is like, okay, if they take it out of the Big East, and if they leave the American, they're going to have to find a basketball home. Who? Besides the Big East. So, Pac-12 fans, here's where you get to put your thinking caps on. Say the Big East doesn't want to take them. And money says they can't do all sports in the Pac-12, but they could do football only. Besides the Big East, and besides the 4 autonomous conferences, obviously, because the ACC, the Big 10, the Big 12, and the SEC, besides those 4, and the Big East, if they couldn't bring all sports into the Pac-12, where would they put their basketball and their Olympic sports? What would make sense? And I've been thinking about it, going like, that's kind of tough. Because anything else would be perceived as a step down. Perception can be reality, so it's tough. So I don't know. Without the Big East playing ball, I don't see how it can happen. Or is there another conference that would work? I mean, it's just crazy. I've been trying to think, like really think, where would they go? And I can't think of one that could justify it. Truthfully, I can't. I can't think of a way this is going to go. Or do that. So, they could go to the Pac-12. So unless the Pac-12 can guarantee 13 million plus out the box, guaranteed every year, you can't guarantee that they're not going to move. They can do a football only, but then again, the Big East doesn't want to go. Where are they putting the basketball? And that's like, I've been trying to think and I can't think of anything. It's kind of frustrating in a way. It's like, who the hell? So, it's not the end of the world for Memphis, okay? It's not the end of the world. Memphis will still have a chance to do some things. Memphis will still have a chance to make the move. They could make it on there, but it's going to be, if you're a Pac-12 fan and you really want them to get in, and if you can't get the money together to get them in as a football only, what conference besides the Big East can they go? Other than the A4, the ACC, Big 10, Big 12, SEC. Other than those four and Big East, where could they go where it wouldn't be perceived as a step down? I can't think. Maybe y'all can give me a better idea, because right now I've been trying to think about that as I've been doing this. Like, I don't know. Pac-12 fans are saying the fact, we're going to get Tulane. Tulane, Rice are going to the ACC. That's pretty much done at this point. There are two of the replacement candidates. ACC values high academics, top 100 universities, both qualify. Rice is actually top 25. And I'll get into that in another video about the ACC's whittling down the ACC's candidates into a smaller group. That's another video coming up. But, yeah, it's not the end of the world. They still may be kicking the tires on the Pac-12. But, again, let me know down in the comments. What do you think? All right, so I've done the yapping and running around in circles in this damn thing. Thanks, everybody, for watching the video. If you haven't done already, do me the favor, please. Smash the like button, hit the thumbs up. It helps the algorithm, helps the video be seen by more people. Comment on the video. Did Memphis make a mistake doing this? They shot their shot. I can't say they made a mistake because you don't know until you try. They at least went for it. Just bad timing, in my position. Should they go to the Pac-12? And here's the question for those who say you're going to go to the Pac-12. If you can only get football only, and the Big East says no, where the hell do they put their basketball? That makes sense. That's viable and not perceived as a step down. That's tough. That's very tough. So, let me know what you think about that down in the comments. Share the video if you want to. If you haven't done it already, check out some of the other videos I've done. If you like it, hey, subscribe to the channel. Less than 25 away from 1,000. Holy crap, we're almost there. I never thought this day would come. We're getting there. It's getting close. So, if you like, check out the other videos I've done. If you like them, hey, subscribe to the channel. You know, we're trying to win 1K, trying to make the magic happen, make this channel grow, get something better. If you want to follow me on the absolute lunacy that is X, the link is in the description. So again, thanks everybody for watching. Yes, there's more preview and prediction videos coming. Oh boy. Including one coming up who possibly has the worst quarterback room in the entire A4. It's bad. A little foreshadowing, a little tip. So thanks everybody for watching. Everybody's having a great day. Stay cool, be safe, and please be good to each other.